That's weird. Huh. Okay. Um, I was trying to start YouTube early so that I could figure out the chat section for you guys. I think I need to do. Is there a way to do a pop out? Oh, that's pretty cool. Maybe that'll work. Oh, it's just like not. Is it streaming? It is streaming. Okay. All right. Maybe if I do this then I can drag that to the side. And I should be able to see comments now. I just fixed it if you heard any kind of echo. All right, live on YouTube. Now I'm gonna go live on TikTok. Go live. Now let me tell everybody I'm live. Drag that over, over, over. Okay. I think that might be what I have to do. There we go. All right, welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. There we go. And then you guys can see me. Perfect. All right, here we go. First things first, let me spleens. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me and the roses. Thank you, friend. Daily Rachel, thank you also for the roses. The heart me. Thank you, thank you. How are you guys today? Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Rachel. Hi, spleens. I'm doing pretty good for the most part today. How are you today? Hi, Joycey. Hi, Stacy. How are you guys? We have had wildfire smoke from Canada, just like chilling in Denver for like a week. So, it's been contributing to like my throat hurting and all of that. But other than like the side effects from wildfire smoke, I'm good. Rachel, thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, thank you. Tired but good. I'm glad you're good. I feel you on tired. Chrissy, thank you also for the heart me. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me, Maddie. Hi, Melissa. How are you? Melissa, thank you also for the heart me. Rachel, thank you for the tiny diny. Christina, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hi, Rachel. First time catching my live. Oh, welcome in, Cozy Gamer Girl. Heard so many wonderful things. You're very sweet. Welcome in. Keeping you awake the last 15 minutes. Yay! That's awesome. I'm glad your day is almost over. Watching those fires. Thank you. Yeah, it's not something I realized I would get moving out here, but like I get oxygen from the store because we're so high elevation. They just sell oxygen at the store because people get elevation sickness just coming to visit. So I help myself with that. It's not the cheapest, but it helps. Happy Monday, Christy Christina. Chrissy, thank you for the popular votes. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Lauren, thank you for the roses. Chrissy, thank you for the TikToks. Oh, and thank you for becoming title gifter for the TikToks this week and unlocking them in my gift gallery. Thank you, Chrissy. Maddie, thank you for the pop hearts. Thank you, guys. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Christina. Welcome in, you guys. It can be very dangerous. Yeah. I've been staying inside and then using the extra oxygen. Hi, Jay. Welcome in. How are you? Christina. Yeehaw. Thank you for the um the hat and mustache. Thank you. Lauren, thank you for the heart me. Katie Bug, thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys. You're so sweet. Jay, thank you for sharing as well and for your tiny and heart me. Thank you. And Ashley, thank you for the heart me. Thank you guys. Scrooge barely skirted by yesterday. Looks like he's some Remy fried duck today. If you're wondering about my outfit, I was trying to help Darling yesterday figure out how to look like an older lady. She did a really good job with it too. Super smoky out here in Vancouver. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's the other day we couldn't see the mountains when Lake Frenchie was here. I was like, oh, how, like it's so, I hate it when I can't see the beautiful mountains that I moved here to see. And yeah, just like the constant like nausea and stuff. It's not fun. Trey, thank you. Oh, welcome in on the YouTube side. Sorry about that. You're laughing at the crying glasses, right? So actually, that's not gonna focus. Let me show you guys what I did to make her look old. So first, I did, this is the hairstyle. And then I added the headband over it. And then, hi, Lady Luna. Welcome in. How are you? Wait 50 years and it will happen naturally. I'm sorry, Jay. You did end up giving up on decorating your glade, but you started your sunlit for the first time and you're loving it. I love that, Ashley. I'm sorry you gave up on the glade and sunlit are like really hard. I also made her eyebrows gray. And then on her eyes, I actually made them a different shape. And I made the pupils smaller, and I chose like much lighter eye color as if like her eyes are fading away. And then under jaw, I added some gray blush and mostly faded it out. And I added some red and brown freckles all over for sunspots. And I also faded them out. I made my lipstick really pale as well. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. I thought we had wrinkles to add, but we don't. So that's basically it. I added like gray blush, made her lips really pale. Added the sunspots and stuff. Hi, Janae. Welcome in. How are you? Hi, Karma. The warning. Oh, of course. You were seconds away. I'm glad you saw it. Yeah, anybody that's seen. So Dreamlight Valley is releasing a code in a couple days. We're literally only 2 more days away. Some people found the code early and are sharing it. The person that I usually trust to get leaks and stuff from said don't do it early. She said, hey, like this is a risk this time. Don't do it early. So we're not doing it early this time. We are waiting just 2 more days and participating in Dreamlight Valley socials because they're trying to get interactions from this code. Today, they want you to share selfies with joy and sadness onto their socials. And then in a couple days, we'll get the rest of the code and it's safe to put in. If you already redeemed the code, at this point, just don't risk your account by having it in your Dream Snap or sharing any pictures of it. Because especially on Dream Snaps, if people see that you got it early, they might report you for cheating. So just don't risk it. Sad we didn't get the code before the Dream Snap theme. I definitely agree with you there. You're tired. I'm also tired. I feel like I've been sleeping a ton. Stacy, you're in your witchy feelings. I love it. Thank you for the heart me. Welcome in. How are you? Lady Luna, thank you also for the heart me. Welcome in. It's okay, Sarah. Just don't post about it. Don't like show it in your snap. I think a lot of people are using it, so like they're not gonna mass ban a ton of people, but don't risk somebody like reporting you. Went to bed at 4. Oh my gosh. And you're already up? I am so sorry. Christina, I just realized you also got the title gifter for the hat and mustache this week. Thank you for unlocking that in my gift gallery. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes they show in different colors just because they're bigger gifts, and sometimes they show different colors because they're the gift gallery ones. So I'm sorry I missed that. What was the machine I was just using? Oh, Ashley, thank you for the pink crane. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right, so up the hill. What I was just using for my pumpkins, this is called an ancient gardener. I have 2 of them right next to each other. In my veil, I had about 4 of them by each other to create like a circle of them. These can be crafted with the Rift in Time expansion. They can dig, harvest, water, and plant for you. They can also, like, if it needs multiple waterings, it just keeps watering it for you. So for the pumpkins, I don't have to come back after 2 hours and water them. I can just come back after 4 and pick them up. They do require mist to use, which is the equivalent of Dreamlight. So just like using the Tiana slow cooker requires Dreamlight, these require mist. But it's a little bit easier to get mist sometimes. Roberta, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Christina. An elf? Thank you for the forest elf and the Sunday bowl. Thank you, Christina. Thank you to everybody that contributed to Andy coming on home. I appreciate that. Telling your husband you need the expansions immediately. They are amazing. If you've not had the expansions, they give you not only extra characters that will come still interact with your main valley. You can, wherever you're at, basically, all the characters that are out and about will follow you wherever you go, including the expansions. But they also give you extra areas, extra foliage. Like all these trees up here are from the Storybook Vale expansion. They give you extra critters, so sometimes I'm like running around with a dragon or capybara or a snake if I'm like trying to be a witch. They're fun. They're really fun. And we're going to get another one in November. So if you want to wait and save and get like a big bundle of all the expansions together, there's a good chance it'll be a little bit cheaper, but you would be waiting till November. And in that one, we already know we're going to be getting geese as one of the critters, and horses will be like the exclusive feature over there. So it is already looking amazing. I didn't find my blue chest yesterday. Hi, Alien. How are you today? Hi, Jen Bear. Thank you for the heart me, Jen Bear. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Um, yes, if you guys want to participate when Andy comes home and you aren't subscribed, you can throw in some like little toy emojis. I'm also looking at, they recently added it on TikTok to where we can give stickers to fan club members, and all you need to do to become a fan club member is send a heart me. So I'm looking into getting stickers for fan club people to send as well. Cody, thank you for the rose. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. The one in November will not be free. It will be a paid expansion. It'll probably be $30 minimum. Lady Luna, thank you for becoming title gifter for the roses this week. Thank you for the dozen roses. I appreciate that. Thank you for unlocking those in my gift gallery. Anybody that wants to know how to see that, if you click my name up at the top, there'll be a little thing that says gift gallery in the part that pulls up. You don't have to like go to my profile. It's just like in that little section. And it'll show you the names of everybody that's already unlocked the gifts. Anytime you gift that for the rest of the week, it'll pop up that you are the title gifter for that gift. So it's pretty fun, but of course, never ever expected or required to send gifts. Cody, thank you for the roses. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate those. Hi, Anna. How are you today? Literally laying in your driveway because the weather is beautiful. I love that, Frenchie. Hi, Frenchie. I hope you are soaking that up. I love that so much. Beautiful days are sometimes rare these days. All right, there was no trunk up there. I'm probably going to be working on Joy and Sadness's level 7 quests today. I did mass gift them some gemstones over the weekend, so they're both level 10. If I can get their level 10s done today, too, I'm going to try. It depends on how much their voices hurt me. Now, their voices don't hurt me. It's when they require all these other characters. Particularly, like the other day, it was me doing Donald and Vanellope and Merlin. That I think did it. Hi, Catherine. Such a calming voice. Oh, thank you, thank you. It was fun hanging out in Darlings this morning with those of you guys that were over there with me. Saw you on, yes, hi Cargo Queen. You did. That was me on my other account in Darlings chat. Welcome over. Welcome in. Happy Monday. This is my sunlit. I hope you were able to get to the other side of yours with moving your well to the other side. That's something that you can only do in the main valley. The expansions kind of like stopped you from doing that. But in the main valley, if you're somebody like first starting out and say you like opened up the Forest of Valor, but you can't quite cross the bridge yet because there's still the stumps there, you can move the well to the other side of the bridge and then fast travel over there to get the things over there. I learned it after I had opened the map, but I did, before I watched anybody, I did figure out that you could grab the fruit trees from the other side and pull them over. So I did like do that before I opened up the whole map. But I didn't figure out that you could move the well over there. Miss Freeze's stream is where I learned that. Sarah, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. Welcome in. Hi, Amato. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you also for the heart me. Thank you. I do have a Discord, yes. Same as Darling, if you copy the link and paste it into a browser, it should let you join. TikTok is just weird about links. It like a lot of them don't work properly. Frenchie, welcome over to the YouTube side. Christina also. Thank you guys for jumping on over there. For anybody watching on the TikTok side, I am dual streaming on YouTube if you wanted to see my screen bigger, like on your TV. It is like the horizontal format now over on the YouTube side. And if you are like busy and you wanted to rewatch part of stream, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate that, Cargo Queen. If you guys wanted to rewatch any of my streams, now that I'm dual streaming, you should be able to go back and rewatch those. I do have old streams over there too. I've been on YouTube since 2018. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Happy Monday. I said, just a heads up, I do not call out follows unless you've already like chatted and stream and I know you're okay with me saying your name. I don't want anybody to feel like they're going to have their name called out for following. So that's just something that I try to do. But if you do chat first, then I'm like, okay, you are obviously okay with me talking to you. So thank you guys for the follows. I wanted to just give that heads up for anybody watching if you were worried that I would say your name if you do. Rachel, thank you for the puff hearts. Thank you. Cherry, thank you for the heart me. Thank you. And Melissa, thank you for the heart me. I can do a tour, yeah. I was just running around cleaning, but let me do a tour. I like to start my tour in like a reference point. So here we are at the Dream Castle. First we have the plaza. My plaza is, actually let me go ahead and change really quickly. There we go. This is what I usually look like. I was helping my friend figure out how to look like nostalgia. So we have a royal plaza. I wanted this to be a place for all the princesses' castles to go, but so far we've only got Belle, and then Ariel has to be in water. I might eventually move her up here. I don't know. And Eric's didn't quite match. So it's filled with my castles. Oh no. On the TikTok side, I'm sorry. Am I back? TikTok was like, are you real? Restarted your game, but Max isn't picking up dream shards. That's odd. That's really weird, Rachel. I do have some biome builds that are older on YouTube. When I make the videos for TikTok, I will try to also make them for the YouTube side, because I plan on recording all of these before I change them, because this whole valley was done on my Switch before I changed to playing on PC. So I will be like recording all of them again. But yeah, this is my royal plaza for all the castles and stuff. Then as you go down to the peaceful meadow, you get to my city build. How did you decorate your biomes without feeling overwhelmed? You just started playing again and you feel behind. When you look at these, know that they happened like over time as I continuously got more and more things. Nothing looked like this even just like a year ago. I tackle like one area at a time when I like get inspired. If you want like temporary builds, if you're like just starting off and you want your valley to look cute, but you don't have a lot of stuff yet, what I did in the very beginning was delete everything from the area that you can, then add a path going from one entrance to another. So thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. They give you some paths to start off with, so just like delete the paths too. And then you can link some of the paths from one entrance to another. So I linked it from the plaza entrance to the beach entrance. And then I also linked it over to this other beach entrance. And then I linked it over to this one and the glade entrance. From there, just add trees, add add some benches and stuff that you can craft, and it'll look cuter than you realize. I just started a second account not too long ago. Thank you for the follow. And I've been meaning to record those builds. It's just, I should have done it before I switched over from Switch because like my fingers are used to different buttons now. But you can have a really, really pretty valley with just paths and trees and seating and then houses around. And then as you play more, as you earn moonstones and you get to buy stuff from Premium Shop, and as you get stuff from Star Paths, you'll get more things that'll allow you to make the builds that you want to. Obviously, that'll happen faster if you have money to spend on moonstones to buy things from Premium Shop faster. So like in the Premium Shop, featured changes per week. It's usually new stuff to everybody. These collections are new. These also change every week. They're usually repeats. The limited time deals are always repeats. They're the same for everybody as well. Then we have recommended. This is different for everybody. It's going to show you things that you most likely don't already own. And if you purchase something from here, 24 hours later, that spot will refresh into something new. So if you have the moonstones to spend, you can buy a lot of things faster. But I've been playing for over 2.5 years. So like a lot of this has just been built up over time as I like earned things in the game. Because I did not have money to spend for a long time on this game. I can go show you where I put Merida and Storybook Vale next. So this is my city build. This one is on TikTok too, for anybody that wants to go see it. This is my main street where I've got Oswald's and Daisy's boutique. These are my dress designs in the windows. And then we've got the confectionery. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. To the right, I've got a little drink cart for people to stop at on their way to work. And I've got some apartment buildings. And then to the left, we have an actual like coffee shop. Then down the street, we have Remy's and then the French bakery, Tiana's. Down on this end, we have the gas station and some more apartments with Remy's. I need to put my tree back here. I don't know what happened to it. And then over here, I've got Jumbo's African Bistro, another drink cart, Scrooge's, and the fire station. Then, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. From here, let me start over by the Glade since it'll make more sense to enter. I won't have to like backtrack as much. So my Glade is a college campus. I laid out the buildings and that's the vibe it gave. And Mike and Sully's house is the one from Monsters University. So I was like, let me give them like a university build. So these are all like the sorority and fraternity houses and stuff. And as you get further down, you get to the actual schoolhouse, and there's all these signs getting you to like come sign up or go to this party or take these classes right outside. Around the back part of the Glade, they've got bike rentals, plenty of spots to sit. The beekeeping class gets to come and take care of the bees. We've got areas for the friend groups to hang out. You would think I'm really big into college. I'm not. I like designing. They've got a workout area. They've got a club to come hang out at. They can come and paint if you're in the painting classes. You can come and do ping pong for recreation, or you can come study by the waterfalls. And then Tiana is also over here as part of like the campus build. Then as you get down the hill from the Glade, you enter the beach. I have Moana over in this corner where it's like kind of like ducked into the rocks. And Goofy is also over here. And then this first half of the beach just has like plenty of like chill, hanging, sitting spots before you get to the main beach part where you have the shopping area. So you can come and get your souvenirs. You can come have breakfast. You can come rent your surfboards from Stitch. You can come to the History Museum, check out Lost and Found for what you've lost, grab some snacks or some drinks. Over on this little island, I have a party area. So, like, somebody just had their wedding and they're getting ready to go off onto their honeymoon. And then back over here, we have a swim spot as well for everybody to come hang out with lifeguards. On the other side of the swim spot are some hammocks to come if you want to hang by the beach but not, tan. And then we've got a concert on the lawn. Thank you, thank you. A lot of this stuff came from Premium Shop or Star Paths. All right, now I'm going back up through the plaza to this entrance of the forest where I've got my spring cottagecore castle village. So we've got a lot of these school buildings, or a lot of these cottage buildings. This one's a schoolhouse. Inside Belle's house skin is a hair salon. Hi, Steph. Hi, Trevor. Welcome in, you guys. Like how everything you build has a story, like the buildings and foliage. Thank you, thank you. I build my village for my villagers. So they've got a hair salon inside Belle's house, a school inside this cottage. And then down here, they've got their library. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Mel, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Melissa, thank you also for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. We've got their greenhouse over here. Inside this building is their gym. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. They've got a gym in here. I still need to do something in here. The Snuggly Duckling is like a little bar and hotel. And then Gaston's is the club. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you, guys. Welcome in. My name is Geeta. I've been playing this game for over 2.5 years. I did most of these builds on my Switch. So this whole valley is under 3,000 still. Inside this building is classes. I've got an art class, a sewing class, and music classes. And then there's the castle over here where they've got like a sitting area, a dinner area, the mail, the living room, the library. This build is also on my TikTok under my decoration tutorials playlist if you want to see exactly how to mimic it. And then I've got this little outdoor like courtyard area for them to have their tea or their morning coffee or come paint or look at the stars. And then finally, let me pop back over to this entrance. Oh, Mel, thank you so much for the finger hearts and becoming title gifter for the finger hearts. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you unlocking those in my gift gallery this week. And thank you also for the finger heart. Thank you, thank you. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. All right, so finally, you know those places in real life where you can do go-karts or play putt-putt or do the arcade? That's what my Frosted Heights is, right? So we've got the Candyland go-karts going around the first part of the Frosted Heights area. The candy part is like the driving track, and then the muddy part is chocolate. And then inside my candy house skin from the Premium Shop is an arcade build. And then down here they've got their little snack bar and some outdoor seating. And on the other part of Frosted Heights is the putt-putt course where you can come and get your Pixar ball and your flamingo sticks. And then you can come to the courses. So we've got course 1, don't get caught by the moan rafts. Course 2, there's my blue chest, where you have to bounce it off of the well and the like little teacups. Course number 3, you've got to hit it underneath all the card guards and bounce it off of these giant dice. Course number 4, you have to hit it through the mushrooms and don't get caught on them. And then course number 5, you've got to hit it under the claw machines and don't get it too close to the aliens because they will snatch it up and they're not going to give it back. You're going to have to start over. It is 1 chest per day. They can stack up. If you log on and didn't find it, you can have a few of them stack up. If they're stacked up, I don't believe more than 7 can. It might be less. I know for sure you can't open more than 3 per day. You've been using your floating islands. You wish you could reset the main pieces? The main places? Oh, like hit the reset button. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to jump over. I haven't shown Forgotten Lands yet. Good afternoon, Verde. Welcome in. How are you today? Gonna have to teach your hubby how to check these things while you're competing. Yes. I just need you to log in and like look for this blue chest and then go to Scrooge's and look for any red dots and then go to Premium Shop and see if anything says it's not purchased. Thank you, hubby. I can see you doing it already. All right, so now when you go into Sunlit, this is my fall farm build. I really like using the Al's Toy Barn. Al's Toy Barn house skin from Toy Story. I turn it around so it looks more like a barn, and then for each of my valleys I like pull all of my fruit bushes and fruit trees together so that they're all in one area to easily gather. And then I've also got my pumpkins like right over here for this valley. This is also where I put Wally's garden, backed up like right against the barn. And then on the other half of this is like a little fall park for my villagers to come and hang out. They've got plenty of benches and picnic tables to come and just like hang out. Let me show the front of the barn too, because inside the barn, if you've not seen it before, the front has this built-in parking lot and chicken, because it's from Toy Story 2. So I added this like little egg stand and this veggie stand, and inside I did a grocery store build so that it would feel like it belongs here. Yes, you can move Wally's garden. I do think Eric's dog is worth it. He can be really helpful with like picking up sticks and digging the holes. He does fill up your bag very quickly, but I found him really worth it. I'll show the grocery store, sure. Let me just do this one little loop of Forgotten Lands. So in the Forgotten Lands, we've got a bunch of campers up here, and they just think that they found a really cool forest that they could go camping in. What they don't know is this is actually a giant graveyard, and there's a bunch of like hidden gravestones around. So the bump in the nights, they're just assuming are like animals and stuff. Nope, they're ghosts. So yeah, they've got this like cool forest build up here, and all of these pillars, the pillars that like are per biome and stuff, these are like some of the gravestones, and you can see their souls in them. That's what the that's what the orbs are. Their souls. So yeah, and then it helps like blend in the this the treehouse. Everything needs a story. The stories help so much. Love the trail path you have. Thank you, thank you. This one is the muddy path from the glade without the border. Lurking while you start your new save. I hope you're having fun with that, Rachel. All right, now I'll show you guys my grocery store. I did this after we were able to delete extra rooms So this is one 12 by 12 room with the extra rooms deleted. So we've got the checkout counter right here, and the drinks are right by her, so you can't like sneak one past if you're underage. Then we've got the supplies for your kitchen, your hair supplies. We've got some produce over here, your grains and stuff right here, grains and legumes. Then we've got your poultry and dairy. And then Remy has his fresh stuff over here if you just want to come get a fresh loaf of bread from Remy's, or some fresh beignets from Tiana, or some fresh yogurt up on the shelves. Then we've got some more kitchen supplies. These are more cooking. And then we've got some more produce and some jarred things for your pantry. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'll pop over and show, since it was asked, let's go see where I put Merida. My eye is just like continuously crying today. It's okay. All right, so in the Beanstalk Marshes of Storybook Vale, I have this little cottagecore town, but it's more of like a town square versus the other cottage town like area that I have. So in the square we have again the library and the gym, and then I've got Aurora's house next to the greenhouse. I've got the classes over here next to the Snuggly Duckling. We've got the Pink Cottage, Flynn Rider, and Merida. And they're all by Maleficent's entrance. Then as you come down this exit, there is the little stone hedge circle from Brave that you can come hang out by. And if you've got a good eye, you'll notice Rapunzel is also tucked away up here. And then leaving to go towards the castle build that I have over here, I have a couple more buildings like the Bell House and the Enchanted Cottage. This is the house from the movie Enchanted, if you don't recognize it. And then when they go down the hill, you get to this more thorough castle build. So we've got this living space area. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Then we've got the dining room for this castle. What happened to my table? Why is that white? You know, I think I put a custom table there and I forgot and I deleted that. That's on me. I should put a different table out. Then we have another library hall that leads you down to the war planning room. They're getting ready to go battle the castle in my main valley. And then we've got the area to come and like wash your clothes and mend them. We've got the cooking quarters. Outside over here, they've got a little area to come and just like chill and play the lute or hang out by the water. Then we go into the hall over here, which leads you to the, what's it called? The throne room. But we've got a courtyard in the middle for them, again, to come hang out in, have their outdoor dinner. This is where the boxes go after they like pick them up from the village. And then here is the throne room. Thank you guys for hitting the like goal. Thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate that. Need to get it together, decorating your veil. This is beautiful. Thank you, thank you. You're very sweet. Game has been changing everything up. It has. Thank you guys for hitting the game goal. Thank you, thank you. What kind of game do you guys want today? This is my Wonderland area. So in the the Wild Woods is where I'm at now. If you're not tracking, um, we've got Alice's house right here, which is also the White Rabbit's house if he ever comes. Then we've got the tea party. Of course, tons of different looking chairs and different desserts and things. Then in the middle of this area, as like a marker for myself, is the Cheshire Cat's house. And then if I go this way, it takes me back down to the bind. But I'm going to go this way by the Singing Flowers to go to my maze for the Queen of Hearts. Megan, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. I'll just show an overhead of this one because I feel like the maze looks pretty cool from overhead. I've got the whole like area to walk through. Up in the top corner, there's a croquet spot. And then in all these like little nooks, I've got areas for the card guards to hang, like to hide from the Queen of Hearts. Because none of them want to be beheaded. Like they want to keep their heads. Thank you very much. The outfit that I'm wearing, the hat came from, I believe it's from an outfit that you had to get if you played the very first week Storybook Vale was out. So you had to play it the last week of November last year to get this hat. The scarf, I forget where the scarf comes from. The top came from the Moonstone bundle back in April. The skirt is in the current Moonstone bundle, and the shoes are in the current Moonstone bundle. So it's kind of pieced together with some things that unfortunately are not currently available. But they said that the Moonstone bundles are going to repeat, so you will have a chance to at least get the top at some point. Bree, thank you so much for the roses. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Showing off. Oh, it looks like you also became a title gifter for those. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for lighting up my gift gallery. Ethan. Oh, you're so funny. Maddie, thank you for your awesome kitties. Thank you, thank you. You're awesome too. Hi, Bree. How are you? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Do you guys want me to start my quests or finish touring my Vale? Cow, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Jay, thank you for becoming title gifter for the friendship necklaces and lighting those up in my gift gallery. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. A little bit sore, but good. I'm glad you're good. I'm sorry you're sore. You want to see what I did with Mount Olympus? Of course. Just that section or all of Mythopia? Megan, thank you so much for the popular votes. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that too. You don't think you have that path unlocked? The one that I'm running on right now? Finish it? Okay. So, for the bind, again, I went with like a fall park area for the villagers. And then on this half, we've got the farm. This might change at some point, but like it was something that I could do. This build is like maxed out. This is a full 3,000 items. So it might change like once I increase that. I'm going to be working on Joy and Sadness's quests, but at the moment I'm giving a tour. What are you up to today, Bree? Okay, you specifically want Mount Olympus. No problem. I have some of the white brick up here diagonally. The white brick is Everybody should have it unlocked off the bat because it's the one in the plaza. So as long as you've deleted the pathing in the plaza, you should have it unlocked. It's just the white brick with the border. The first area for Mythopia is my Victorian like neighborhood area. So they've got this walkway going around, and then I've got the gazebos kind of like cutting through the corners if you wanted to like pop into those or come and hang out by the water. And then each of these houses has like these little trimmed up trees. I forget the name of them. The cypress trees, I think. At the other end is like a park area for like the kids to come play. I was toying with the idea of doing my submission here this week, but I decided against it. Here is the diagonal brick for you, Ashley. Might try to finish your peaceful meadow, hanging out with daughter. Nice. Getting rid of her old clothes. That it's nice to purge everything. I love spring and fall cleaning. Aw, they do grow very fast. Yeah, it just kind of looks diagonal, like the bricks kind of like stay the same direction that they are here. Every time I max out my bag with stuff, I like just make extra pathing instead of selling it. So like if I have filled up my trunk full of like grass or stone or anything, I just make extra paths because I know I'm always going to use them. If you've not seen my buddy multiplier video, it's something that it's what I call it. It's the buddy multiplier. There's something in the game that's programmed to where the more people you have as one job, they kind of like multiply each other's bonuses when you hang out with one of them. So I had all 56 people mining not too long ago. And anytime I found like a piece of stone, they would give me back 36 stone every time. Or every time I found some gems, they would give me 36 back. So that helped a lot with getting the materials. The area is so cute. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, thank you. I like how it looks too. All right, so then down the hill, this is the statue's shadow. This is like a Hercules build. So first, when you get in, there's like this little tunnel area that'll bring you to this secret garden where you're tucked off away from the rest of everything, and you can just come and like be serene by yourself like Timona's doing. Let me go back out where I came from. And then as you keep going down, you'll get to this little outdoor museum where all of these statues are displayed, including Hades. He insisted. Then this little area is like where the paths all meet. So it's easier to show from above. This is where it connects from this entrance to the original entrance, and then up to the fiery plains, and then over towards the actual statue. And then I have it like going out. So when you come through this way, you'll get to the well over by the broken down car. And then there's another like workout area over here. To the other side, there is a little party area. And then cut back down by the well to this little crossing. Take a right to go back towards the statue's shadow. I've got another like seating area for people to hang out by, and a pond. And then when you go up the hill to this to Mount Olympus, is this area is inspired by that scene in Hercules where he accidentally knocks down the whole shopping center. So I've got all these different shopping stalls for you to come and hit up. These are those same little arches that I was just walking under for the tunnels, but I added some pillars behind them so that they looked like stalls. and each one is selling different things. And then across from them over the bridge, I have this like grand entrance taking you to actual Mount Olympus. The bookshelves in the shopping area, I think those are the Rift in Time ones. Yes. You can craft these at your time crafting station. Eternity. I think it's under crafting. Renee, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe they're under the furniture. No, they're under time bending, duh. Oh, they're under time bending. Over here. They're the ancient part bookshelf, and they require each 3 I can never remember the name of these. 3 of the ancient pipes and 3 ancient handles. Yeah, there's a lot of furniture at the time bending table if you guys haven't checked it out. And they added some after part 2. So if you like only looked at it during part 1, they added a lot more after. You still love how I made the market. Thank you, thank you. All right, the final part for Mythopia and Storybook Vale is my Mulan build. This is the first one that I did in this area because I just fell in love with it and I didn't like where I had Mulan before. So we've got this area for like people in the city to come and like have their picnics or whatever. This is, hold on. I keep saying I'm going to bring them back. I think I actually have to delete it from the other build to put it back out. This is where the puppet show usually goes, but it's part of another build from the Dream Snap. And then we've got the actual like city area. And then across the water is Mulan's training center, where you can come and like check out everything. They're also getting ready to like defend themselves just in case the other kingdoms decide to like attack. Most of the stuff, if you don't have it, it's from her star path. And then she is usually inside her walls over here. But again, she's like in another spot because of the Dream Snap. All right. There is the Vale tour. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, thank you. You just tried to craft it. You have enough, but it won't let you. Oh, actually, I think I have one out over here. Oh. I recently needed to craft something, so I pulled it out. Here we go. It's gonna have us in the wall, don't mind that. So furniture, ancient parts bookshelf. Well, it's not bugged for me. That doesn't necessarily mean it's not bugged for you. Like it's letting you click on it and it's just not letting you hit craft or make. Yeah, I can show the Fallen Fortress. I'm actually in it right now. yeah, Bree. Just went there. Won't let you craft anything? Yeah, it sounds like you might have to send them an email. That's weird. At least now you know. This is where you can make this towel rack too for anybody that hasn't seen it, but you've seen it in my hair salon build. I also have this ancient sink in my hair salon build. This ancient hammock is what I have in my Wally build. This treadmill, I haven't shown it recently, but this is in my gym. I love putting these vacuums around. They don't do anything, it just like sits there. This is where you craft the vinyls, the ones that like look like they're records and stuff. These ancient fountains are bugged right now, but this is where you also craft those. And this door, there's a lot that you can do here. There's a little shower, which I think it's either only indoor or only outdoor. Here is an overhead really quick of my Fallen Fortress build. So I turned it all into like a big castle with some outdoor areas for the villagers to come and like hang out. So first there's the throne room, and then we've got the hallways, the courtyard in the middle. Over here is the war room. Then we've got the library, the dining hall, the living area, the washroom, and the kitchen. Here's a screenshot moment if anybody wants it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. And then I'll walk around for you to see them. Oh, I got the other thing. This. Oh, I have to clean my valley before I can place anything else. This table I need to make brown again. I messed up. I accidentally deleted a touch of magic and I forgot that I was actually using it. We've got the living room. I'm pretending this is a fireplace. I don't care if it's a stove. By the way, these art tables, if you didn't know, they're crafting tables. I did not know that for the longest time. So this is a crafting table that like once you buy it from Scrooge, you can buy more of them. Yeah, cleaning does help with item count. Sticks count towards your item count. Flowers do. Herbs do. I think cleaning in general can help with your item count. But then, like, once you hit 3,000, when they spawn back in, it'll put you over 3,000. So it can hurt you to have, like, it can hurt to remove them and then over decorate. The only reason I let myself with this is because the memories also count. And I have a lot of memories here. So I know that, like, I'll get those item counts back after I open up those memories. Just restarted after not playing for a long time. You're already overwhelmed. I'm so sorry, Taylor. When did you originally start, if you don't mind me asking? Now that I talked about the memories, I'm going to open up a few of these over here because I feel like I don't need to save as many as I did. Back when it first came to Xbox, so you started in so it first originally came out around like September 2022, and then the official game release was December 2023. If you played at all, you would have gotten to keep some of your older items if you picked back up your old account, but I definitely get starting over. These are all turning to coins because I have I obtained these before they fixed that before, where it's like, oh, you're always going to get memory pieces. Welcome back, Frenchie. I need to hydrate. Oh, awesome. Okay. I'm glad you kept your cloud save part of it. That is awesome. And you'll get like the fresh tutorials. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. You'll get the fresh tutorials for like the new features. So that'll be really helpful. All right. So my item count before was like 3,018. Now I'm at 3,005. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Thank you guys. Anybody new here? My name is Gita. I've been playing this game since the beginning of 2023. I broke my shoulder on Christmas Day of 2023. And that led me to finding this game because I was desperate for an escape. Have a photo of what all you keep and lose. Oh, it's okay. I have a friend that started over a few times, so I saw everything that she kept and everything. But you don't keep it if you didn't have a cloud save. So I'm glad to know that they had a cloud save. Oh, thank you. I was ice skating. I went to an improperly kept ice rink that was probably also a bit too small. And my big red flag, because I grew up skating, my big red flag was when I got the skates. They were those latch ones. They weren't like the string tie ones. So I couldn't make them tight enough around my ankles. It was also before I fully understood my hypermobility. So, I knew I was hypermobile, but I didn't fully understand anything. So there was a lot of contributing factors. But yeah, the second I saw those skates, I should have been like, let's leave, even though it's free. Because if you're not a skater, the skates really need to be as tight as possible around your legs. Otherwise, you are taking a really big risk. You have no balance. You're falling anyway. I also fell the wrong way because it was such a small rink. There were so many people on it that I was like nervous to hit somebody. But it wasn't so bad that I needed surgery. I was able to leave with a sling. The next expansion, Wish Blossom Ranch, is going to come out in November. We are going to find out more about it and the official date, October 15th. Oh, wrong room. I keep making that mistake. I keep forgetting I switched up my house. I am currently in an expansion, yes. This expansion that I was just running around in is called Storybook Vale. It came out last November. House is amazing. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you, thank you. So the back room, for anybody that hasn't seen it, is my flower storage, flower and seeds. So I've got my main valley right here, flowers and seeds. Then we've got the Rift and Time expansion, flowers, then seeds. Then Storybook Vale, flowers and seeds. This will be Wish Blossom Ranch. And then over here I have excess for both. And eventually those will turn into extra expansion spots. I hate that my eye is like literally crying up a storm. Then to the right, I have my stream room in my house. So I've got my little spot where I'm sitting and my notes, my tissues, my backdrop. And then I really do have like a green screen to the side of me over here. So here's my little stream room. It's also cluttered over there, which is why you guys never see over there. And then I don't use my green screen because after I bought it, I learned that my eyes were going to also get green screened out. Then to the left, I've got my kitchen and dining room. I recently changed it up after we got the Storybook Vale wood things right here. So I was inspired by Bellby in the community. I had seen like one of her builds, so I made the walls out of these new pillars and stuff to separate it. And then I've got the kitchen part back here. And there's like a little breakfast nook right here, and then the actual like dining area. This little fireplace is from Premium Shop. So are the windows. So is the table, the chairs, that ceiling light, and then this table and the things on it and the broom are from Scrooge. These rugs are from Premium Shop. These things that I made the walls out of are from Storybook Vale expansion. The hanging vines are Scrooge. These little cabinets are Premium Shop. This cooker is Storybook Vale. Those little cups hanging from the ceiling are Scrooge. This little hanging thing is Scrooge. This fridge is Scrooge. Those wall shelves right there are Premium Shop. These over here are Scrooge. These windows are Storybook Vale. The things up top that are holding those plates and stuff are Scrooge. This little wall thing of jars is Scrooge. You can cook these eggs after you do the extravaganza around Easter time. The jars are Storybook Vale. This is just butter from Remy. And then over here, these, the rug is Scrooge, Storybook Vale, the table and chairs and plant are the current seasonal Moonstone bundle. And then the pictures are Scrooge and the door is Scrooge. I used to play other games. Dreamlight Valley kind of just like absorbs my mind. So anytime I try to like pick up other things, like I used to play Mario Kart a lot and Mario Party. I don't play them as much anymore. But I do want to get the Switch 2 at some point so I can play Mario Kart World. There is a use for the dust, Liana. I've not played around with it enough to answer that. Let me write it down because I keep forgetting to do that. I keep saying I'm going to play around with it and then I forget as soon as like stream ends. So let me write that down. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. All right. Time up. Cycling research. I want to be able to like answer you guys better on that, and I've never fully gotten it myself. I think they learned that they made a lot of things very complicated with the Rift and Time expansion. I do need to try DK too. Yes, I do. You have only one house decorated, and it's your Star Wars house. Oh, I love that. I think I have about half of my houses decorated, and I own over 50. But I did earn the moonstones for most of those from Dream Snaps, like over the whole 2 years that Dream Snaps has existed. Yes, the game does still work if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online. You won't have access to some features, though. So it'll be helpful if you can pay the $20 a year for it. What's Mario Kart World? You keep hearing about it on the new Switch, but you don't get the hype. It's a new Mario Kart. It's the first new Mario Kart in a while because Mario Kart 8 that was on the original Switch actually released on the Wii U. They just added some extra like courses to it on the Switch. Um, Mario Kart World makes it to where you can do elimination rounds. So you can start off with 24 people, and then the very last race is only going to be against like 4. Because if you didn't make it into like a certain ranking for the previous races, you get eliminated. They also have it to where you could do continuous races around the entire world. So when you finish the third lap and you cross that finish line, you're entering into your next race instead of like waiting for everybody behind you to catch up and like complete it. They have skins and stuff, so like you can dress your character up in different ways. There's other things, but I'm not fully sure. Where did you get the windows in the room I was just in? My living room or my kitchen? My living room, these windows are from Scrooge. And then the curtains are also from Scrooge. So this is what the actual like window looks like. You do get it from Scrooge, and then there are 3 different kinds of curtains. There's this middle one, there's the left one, and the right one. And so I just put 2 middle ones on the insides, and then the right and left ones on the outsides. And then over here I did kind of like the same. But over here I couldn't put them in the middle because the chair was blocking it. So they only look like this on this side. And then for my stream room, these are also from Scrooge. For my flower room, those are the same ones from the living room. They're just repeated over and over and over and over. This door is also from Scrooge. This door is Scrooge from, thank you for the follow. If you own Storybook Vale, you get that door from Scrooge. And then my kitchen, these windows are the Naboo bundle windows from Star Wars Premium Shop bundle. These are from Storybook Vale, just from Scrooge. Love the fairy table in the middle idea. Thank you. I was like, yeah, they deserve like an area to work at, and it just feels like part of nature, you know? The ceiling also has like the green tiles now that we could change the ceiling in here. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that, Ray Ray. I agree, Christina. Very, very cozy voice. Thank you so much, Beast Gaming. I appreciate that. A lot of people have requested I do audiobook narration. Maybe I'll figure out how to get into that at some point. I think it would be very fun. I used to like record my own audiobooks as a kid to my tape recorder, but then I learned how long it took, and that like maybe I didn't want to, you know, spend weeks and weeks doing that on a tape recorder. At that, you know, can't mess up. So in a recent update, this is my house in my main valley. In a recent update, they made it to where we could change the ceilings. So what you do is you go into furniture mode, and then you go into ceiling texture. It's going to show you every single floor option that you have unlocked as a ceiling option as well. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Anne. The Star Wars ones, I really like them too. I like how they help blend into the wallpaper too. Maddie, thank you so much for the music on stages. Thank you, thank you. And Rachel, thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you guys. So the actual ceiling tiles that I got, let me look. take a moment. Thank you for the heart, rose. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Rachel. Welcome in. I can show my storage area. I'll also say I have a video on it because I have multiple floors and stuff. Um, I think. Let me go see which one I actually have in there. Hold on. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. Okay, it's that one. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I do. I am dual streaming right now on YouTube. I'm so sorry, you guys. I missed all of your comments over there. Okay, it's just Christina and Trey, but still. Um, Choco Croc. I wish you could share the Choco Croc. It is a lot like playing with dolls, Jenna, playing this game. It is. It does remind me a lot of like um, the creativity that I would use with like my American Girl dolls. The way I would give them like anything miniature and just like build like houses out of closets and stuff for them. Is there anything you can use? Sorry, I'm so sorry, Liana. Thank you for asking that both on the TikTok and YouTube side. Oh, you use the corresponding color dust plus mist to craft any time bending part. Thank you, Christina. That's a really easy breakdown on that. Which floor is it? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? It is. This is called Tiana's Tiles. I don't remember getting any flooring in her star path, but it's possible, so let me double check. If it's not from her star path, it's from Scrooge. Okay, good. It's not from her star path, so it's from Scrooge. Just keep buying all the floors and wallpapers from Scrooge and you should get it. This little tile. It's called Tiana's Tiles on my ceiling. You have it too. Perfect. Thank you, Renee. This is also Tiana's wallpaper in here. Hi, Chris. Welcome in. How are you? It is an amazing crowd over here. Wizard Way Chris is one of my oldest friends from the YouTube side. Not oldest like in age, just like we've been friends for almost a decade now. It's been at least 8 years. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? If you guys are into Lord of the Rings and like you say you wanted like something translated into Elvish, Chris does that. Chris does really, really cool Elvish translations and stuff. She also worked with, what's his name, Don, and they did I forget what it's called. Everybody Belongs Here, Elf Fists merch. It was really, really cool. If you saw it, it went pretty viral. Rose, I did kind of start on a snap. Thank you for getting me back on track because I need to be doing Joy and Sadness's quests. But so far, in case I don't submit anything else, this is what I have, which I don't know. This might get 4K. I don't know. There's a lot of good submissions this week. And calligraphy. I love that. Yes. It was so cool. I loved that so much for you, Chris. Yeah, we have a lot going on in Dreamlight Valley right now. I was just giving everybody a quick tour of my decorations for my main valley and my expansions. And now I bet Joy and Sadness are over. Let me pop over to my future city floating island and see if they're at home. If anybody here hasn't seen it before, this is my, like, where I have Wally and Eve and Joy and Sadness. This build will probably be redone on the new Rift in Time Ancients Landing floating island, but at the moment it's in my Glade floating island. It was originally done for a snap, so like I definitely want to redo it better. Don't have time to play anything lately, but you love watching. It is really, really pretty. I have trouble doing anybody else's, or like playing other games and stuff, just because I'm like, it's not as pretty. And I can't be as like creative. Hi, Wally. And we got dragons recently. We're gonna get horses in a couple months. It's exciting. I bet Joy's shopping. Definitely has a lot of good submissions. Try to do one out of the box. I did a lot of submissions out of the box the last few weeks, and it's not been working out for me. For example, this one that I did for the market, I guess a lot of people like were very like, it has to be fall. So I did not do well on this shot, even though I worked really hard on it. And then the one before that, I also didn't do well on. So I'm thinking like, maybe I should stop doing risky submissions. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for the heart me. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome in. Happy Monday. How long does the floating island take you? It depends on the floating island. My floating theme park, for example. Rachel, thank you for the donut. Thank you. And for unlocking that in my gift gallery. And thank you for the puff hearts as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. So, this is my theme park build. Again, most of my builds I did on Switch. So they took a lot longer to do the load times than they would for me like right now. In general, my ADHD doesn't let me work on things for a long time. So I did this in like 2-hour chunks. Overall, this build probably took me 5 hours. Just because like laying everything out, it took literally an hour just to lay out the pathing here, just because I did it on my Switch. This build on my beach probably took me originally, before I changed anything on it, probably about 2 hours. My sunlit didn't take me too long because I already like kind of knew what I wanted to do. So this one probably took me an hour. And then this one, if you haven't seen it, I've got my volleyball court, my tennis over here. We've got archery over here for Merida. There's a little kids playground area. There's a baseball field with dugouts and stuff. And then in the back, there's a food court. Hi, Ice. Welcome in. How are you today? Thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. I really hope you feel better. I felt so bad. You were so sick. Beast, thank you so much for the heart me as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've got the food court back here for all the villagers to come. They've got their breakfast. They've got their vending machines if everything is closed. Their bathrooms. So it really just depends on like how much of the build is thought out for me. What I originally did the build on and um, how detailed the build is. I don't. Did I do voting? I did already vote. I feel like voting was like rough this week too. How about you? Resting. Forgot today was. Wait. Weren't you just on? I feel like voting this week was harder to do. I keep running around in circles. Where's Joy? There she is. I can see her hair. Scrooge. You did fear, but the second guessing, wonder if you should do one with emotions, one of the emotions everybody else is doing. So what I did was, for this one, I just like went into the tags like I normally do and found an outfit with the highest tags. So this outfit is 12, 12, 2, and 1 on the tags. But then like yesterday, I was helping Darling make herself nostalgia. And so now I'm like, oh, should I do a nostalgia shot? Because like, look how cute. Just be a little old lady. Darling, I love how yours came out too. You're good, Ice. No, I knew who you were the whole time. You're good, you're good. Anybody just jumping in, my friend Black Ice is who I'm always talking about. By the way, she's another streamer. What am I here for? Joy? There she is. Okay. I'm going to keep hydrating to protect my voice. I can show those to you. Yeah, Bree. Let me get to this through this dialogue, and if I don't remember, remind me. Hi, Michelle. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Got an idea for nostalgia? Ooh. Of course, Frenchie. An orange. Oh, it's a strawberry citrus caffeinated ice beverage. These are made with green tea as the caffeine, so they don't like do any weird stuff to my heart when I drink them. You did a love emotion, Michelle. I love that. Yeah, I really like them, darling. All right. Hi, Gita. I've been exploring your Valley Dream Productions backlot, and I had an idea to redecorate part of it. Would you like to help? It sounds interesting. Go ahead. Let's talk about it. Well, I was walking around that dark area, the Forgotten Lands. It's so interesting, but also so purple. I love the purple, don't you? Oh, I don't dislike it. It just seems like it could use a little rebranding. I mean, it could be a great location for a dream for Riley if it wasn't so creepy. Picture this, a touch of imagination land right here in the valley. I'm thinking new furniture, bright colors, and happy thoughts. You want to change everything in the Forgotten Lands? I just finished decorating it. Don't worry. I know you have to balance. Hold on. Don't worry. I know you have to balance. Hold on. I know you have to have balance. My brain was skipping over the first, and it was combining the two halves. I know you have to have balance. The Forgotten Lands will still be themselves, just with a cool, new, bright area. Plus, if we add a little more cheer to this place, it could help fight the effects of our sad plush bear situation. Right? I'm gonna need this eye to chill out. All right, I'm in. What are you thinking? Let's head over to the Forgotten Lands together. We can start planning once we're there. You are not the only one, for sure. There's a lot of people doing all the different emotions. Voted for a love emotion during voting today. It was so good. I love that. You didn't like this quest? Oh no. If you do nostalgia, use Nostalgia Cappy in the shop for sure. It's definitely going to help, like, for any emotion, if you have that related emotion critter, if it's like one that we have, definitely give that a shot. Ooh, I don't have this area decorated. I might be able to get away with doing it here. Oh, I need to craft something? No, I'm following Joy. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Beast. I'm so glad that you feel comfortable here. Definitely the type of vibe I try to keep. Still waiting for more thorns to respawn. Renee, some people said that for that quest, they were supposed to, like, there were supposed to be new ones that popped up. So try sending them a bug report. Okay. Oh yeah, custom stuff. So this is not the best area. Hold on. Joy, I'll be back. I used to do a lot more Touch of Magic things, and then we got Dream Snaps, and I, like, stopped. So, I made... Hold on, let me get my stuff off my neck. I made this dress first, and then I made this candy dress, this rainbow dress, this alternate rainbow dress, this candy cane dress, this gingerbread woman dress, this Mrs. Claus dress, this Sailor Moon dress. Those were all just examples. I think Ice in chat made this one. I don't remember who made this one or this one. I use Ice a lot. They're probably all from her. Somebody made this Anastasia dress. I forget who. If it's you, let me know. Then I made this Tinkerbell dress. This flower like Mulan dress. This Halloween one. Another like short rainbow. A short Mrs. Claus. A short elf. Grandma cottagecore. Another cottagecore-ish, like pastel cottagecore, and then I was working on like a lacy cutout front for that one. And then furniture, I made this Christmas table. I made this candy table for Alice's like tea party originally. I made a lot of wardrobes for the mini events. My glasses did not want to go on. Heather! Heather! Thank you for unlocking the hand hearts in my gift gallery. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for becoming title gifter for those this week. Thank you everybody that contributed to Andy coming that time. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, they were like tilted. They were like trying to go up in my hair instead of like over my ear. Um, all right, so this is for the Clover event that we had. So like I like to make these wardrobes for the mini events. So I made this one for the Clover event. Then I made this one for the Easter event. This one's for the button event. This one was my first Halloween one. And then I made this Halloween one as well. I've got this one for the marshmallow event. And then this one was for winter originally, but I wanted it to look more Christmassy, so I made this one for Christmas. Then I used to have these like little road rugs around my valley. I did not do a good job with them on the Switch, and I took them all away when we started getting Dream Snaps. I made this rug as if you own the Rift in Time, these are perfectly fit for Scrabble coin. So like if you wanted to make it look like you had a Scrabble coin game going on outside, they're lined up perfectly. And then I might need to redo that now that we have half squares. Then I made these also before we had Dream Snaps. So we've got a little candy chair. We've got a Dalmatian chair. A rainbow pride chair. And this castle chair. I used to have these displayed on my beach. And then I also used to display these. So we've got a yellow floral table. Everybody loves my Pixar table. That one used to be around my theme park. And then I've got this candy table, which I do still use inside my arcade. And then finally, I also used to make a bunch of beach blankets for the villagers. So I made that Simba one. I made this Toy Story Aliens one. I deleted the others. And then I've made a couple paintings. The Little Mermaid one and the Princesses ones. Slowed down on Touch of Magic because the Dream Snaps 2 still like making the dresses. Yeah, the dresses are fun, but like I used to decorate all over the place with it, and then Dream Snaps came and I was like delete, 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 because we didn't have like the button to just hide Touch of Magic before. You literally had to have it nowhere behind you. So you could have a piece of Touch of Magic in the Forgotten Lands, and you could be all the way in Frosted Heights, and your camera is pointed where Forgotten Lands is somewhere in the background, and it still flagged you. Like, obviously there's no way the Touch of Magic was actually showing, but it would still flag you. So I was like, that's it. I'm like deleting it all. Touch of Magic is another word for this customized section. So any of these dresses that you make yourself, or the outfits that you make yourself under the customized tab, or the furniture that you make yourself under the customized tab, they're not allowed in Dream Snaps. So yeah, they used to be a lot more fun to use. Don't know. Yes, we can make paintings. There's 2 paintings that you originally have, I believe. And then there's another couple sizes that you can buy from Daisy's options. So you unlock some of the options for like outfits and furniture as you go. Some of them you have originally. So what you do is you go to customize and you click this add new button with a plus sign, and it'll show you all of your options. Some of these you automatically will have. I made a dress before I even started the game. And then the others you unlock as you buy the plain white versions of them from Scrooge. And then the last ones you either get from like bundles from like Premium Shop, or you can get them from Daisy's, whenever you do the Daisy challenges where you decorate the upstairs stage area in her boutique, she gives you 100 Daisy coins back, right? So if you go talk to her and you say, hey, can I see your shop? She'll give you even more options for the clothes and the furniture. The clothes you only buy once from from every option. The furniture, if you want to use them, you either have to craft them, and then however many pieces of them that you craft you can use, or you have to buy more of those from Daisy. Really wish that the outfit Dream Snaps were more geared for Touch of Magic. I will say this for anybody that maybe hasn't heard me say this before. I have a very strong feeling why Touch of Magic is not allowed. And I was confused when they were adding the motifs to Dream Snaps, but then they still made that limited. For anybody that doesn't know, we have a report button on Dream Snaps. Why is that? Really early on, there were people that were decorating adult bedroom scenes and positioning themselves in adult bedroom positions and submitting that, where kids are also going to be voting. So people also, when they make outfits and stuff, can do things that make themselves look like they're wearing more adult outfits with Touch of Magic. So I believe this is why Touch of Magic is not allowed. They say it's for fairness. They say it's to keep things fair because not everybody is as talented with using those tools, which is also true. But I believe it's to protect the community because there's always going to be bad apples out there that don't care that there are kids that play. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about some of these features and like, well, why aren't they allowing that? Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. They are ultimately trying to protect a majority of their player base, and they understand that some people use those features in those manners. And that's also why we have the report button. So if you see anything that like, oh, maybe a child shouldn't be seeing that, you can hit that report button and be like, nope. Also, if you happen to see like premium shop items that aren't released in the game yet, you can hit that report button and be like, hey, they obviously cheated to get those. What, the flowers? I know, right? Yeah, it's I think it's something that opened up my eyes, and I was like, oh yeah, well, I would much rather us not have Touch of Magic so that the kids are protected and so things stay fair. Yeah, one bad apple can really ruin it for the bunch. You love seeing other adults play it. MJ, we are obsessed over here. I've been playing for over 2 years too, so you definitely found your group. More of a protection thing. Yeah, I agree. It feels very much like a protection thing. The person that did the adult shots, because people talked about it. Somebody like voted, like saw it in voting, screenshotted it, reported it, and told everybody. And I think the person that was reported also like complained online, and I believe they were permanently banned from Dream Snaps participation. Definitely saw some instances of misuse. Yeah. People can still do that kind of stuff. For example, those people that like use gemstones to spell things or decorate things on the ground and then take an above shot. So still be like cautious. Things can still slip through. Just finished the veil. I love that. Hi, Stephanie. Characters never looked better. Thank you. She is rocking her nostalgia phase for sure. All right, let me read this and then I'll jump back into chat. All right, so Here's what we're looking at. A bit overwhelming, isn't it? It's so big. But I had an idea. Why don't we take a look at the original Forgotten Lands biome plans? They might help us organize our thoughts. Oh, well, that's a great idea. Where are they? Well, I spoke to the fairy godmother since I heard she's been in the Forgotten Lands for ages. She said you can find the plans in her house. We're okay to go and look for them. She's having a production meeting over tea with Merlin, or something like that. She seemed so confused when I asked, but I guess she's really in character. You gotta respect the method. Oh, joy. Oh, man. Fairy godmother's on my fairy floating island, because, she's a fairy. And she was a fairy. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. How are you? I noticed Ice calls you AJ. Would you prefer me to also call you that? Any tips on getting memories? If you have the expansions and you are not good at cleaning them up, go and remove the inkies and the splinters of fate and stuff, and you should get some memories. If you don't have the expansions, go to your memories section under the collections tab up above next to map, and there's a little memories tab right here. Close the ones that are not named after movies. Just keep closing. And then when you hover over these that are unfinished, they're going to tell you what to do. So you'll notice you probably have a bunch that are the same. So for me, I need to fish for this one. I need to cook for this one. When I keep going down, I need to fish for this one. I need to water flowers for this one. I need to cook, fish, feed critters, water flowers. There's a lot of stuff that I very obviously have been ignoring. All of my ones from Night Thorns and all of my ones from gardening are finished, but all of my ones from fishing aren't, because I hate fishing. So come through here, look at what a majority of them say, and go do that task. And you should be more likely to get memories from those, because they want you to complete those memories. Of course. I am on Joy's level 7 quest right now. But if it's the Nightthorn thing, yeah, a lot of people have been having issues with that. Maybe if the outfit challenges were required. Oh. It scrolled. Okay. I just wanted to know, AJ, if you prefer Ashley, I don't mind that at all. If the outfit challenges were required to be taken in Daisy's shop and required no tags, maybe. Daisy's shop herself is flagged though. Thank you for the hydrate, Heather. Welcome back to the YouTube side, Trey. I'm sorry I missed it over there. Once I get my other monitor, it should help me keep the chats more straight. Actually, I wonder if... What if I do this here and then drag this here and this here? Okay. I like how that looks more, so hopefully that'll help. I am on the PC now. Yes, I used to be on Switch. Morgan, thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for the hydrates. Thank you. Yeah, so with the cameras, open up your camera. Winona, thank you for the heart me and the popular vote. Thank you. Morgan, thank you for the roses and becoming another title gifter for the finger hearts. Thank you. And for your awesome kitties. Thank you. It's very sweet of you. So when you go into camera, there's selfie mode. When you click the button to change camera or change camera mode, on the left hand side it'll tell you change camera mode, click that and it'll take you to full body. Click the same button one more time, it'll take you to open. So here, it looks like it took you behind you, but what's actually happened is it's given you extra options on the left to now. So now you can zoom in, zoom out, get a really far away shot, or zoom in closer to your character. It is a little bit more difficult to use. I don't recommend doing this on outfit challenge weeks because you do want your outfit to be more easily seen by players that care about the outfit part during voting. But the third option, so once you go from selfie to full body, click it one more time, it'll take you to the third option, and then it'll give you more buttons on the left telling you which buttons to press down to zoom out or turn it or like do different things. Thank you, Morgan. It's very, very sweet of you. All right, that is a lot easier to see YouTube chat. Let me see if I can make it slightly bigger. There we go. Much better. I'll hydrate again. Hi, Molly. Welcome in. How are you? Happy Monday. Of course, Lacey. No problem. They change the camera stuff pretty often, but that one feature has it's not changed. The buttons have changed on it. So sometimes, like, if an update happens and things stop working, just look on the left and see if they changed the buttons. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, thank you. All right, bring the Forgotten Lands biome plans to Joy. Is she still up there? No. She's up here, though. Looks like, oh, I'm well past my stretch break. I looked at it at 1:05 and now it's 1:55. On PC, you notice that you can't look side to side with your camera. How do you fix that? I am on PC controller. Are you playing with the keyboard? Just so I can like figure out what buttons to help. Here we go. Let me just get through this dialogue really quick. Ooh, these look really interesting. Thanks for grabbing them, Gita. Not a problem. While you, Anna, she's just sitting there spying. Girl. While you were gone, I had a chance to look around for some more. Do you think you could clean up the Forgotten Lands a bit? You know, remove all those fires and thorns? What a working hazard, am I right? What if I meet the one? Dang it, not these headphones dying. I just cleaned up all the fires. Uh-oh. You're using a controller? Okay. So, no night thorns spawned. I guess I'm bugged too. So when you go into camera mode and you go to the third option, you can't do it in this one. So when I'm in here, I can only go left and right like this. So go to the third option, and then on the left-hand side, it says LT plus X. Sorry. So for some of these, I'm having to hold down the back left trigger, the bottom one, and then I can go zoom in, zoom out, and then on the left-hand side, it does this. And then when I let go, this is what the right Joy-Con does, and this is what the left Joy-Con does. So when I hold it, it lets me do this, and then this. When I let go, is when I can do this. Does that make sense? I'm on the Xbox controller and I'm talking about this back bottom left button. NJ, if you just started out, the best way to make money is like fish and garden and then cook them into meals and sell them. You had to clear all the other areas and untrack and retrack and restart. Okay. Untrack. Save. I forgot to do a game with you guys. And it looks like you're almost at the next game goal. And I forgot to do the emojis the other day. I felt so bad. Where do you guys want to hang out? Is there a specific build anybody wants to look at while I go take my quick 2-minute stretch break? Let me know. I've got my new fairyland. I've got my theme park. I've got my putt-putt area. My beach is pretty easy to look at from overhead. Theme park. Fairyland. I'll do Fairyland. I did overhead of the theme park earlier, and then I'll come back and show you the overhead of the theme park and do a walkthrough. Nani, if you do it right and you have a cloud save attached, yes. You do get to keep all of your premium shop and star path stuff if you restart while you have a cloud save. All right, here's my fairy build from overhead. I will be right back in just like 2 minutes. Let me just go quickly stretch. Thank you ahead of time for your patience if you hang out. If you need to go, I hope you have a magical rest of your day. Thank you, thank you.
Stitch, thank you, so sweet.
I am back. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate that. Let me just fix one thing. There we go. Okay. We're good there. Good here. Let me... Perfect. Okay. All right. Let me pop back over to the game. Okay, Steph. Sounds good. Yes, this is a floating island. or PlayStation should have gotten a cloud save recently where you go to settings and then on the title screen there should be a cloud save section. Tap queens and kings. Thank you guys so much for hitting 63,000 taps. Thank you guys. So sweet of you. All right, here's a quick tour of my fairy island, then I'll give a quick tour of my theme park island, and then we'll jump back into the joy quest. So first, my fairy floating island is inspired by Pixie Hollow. So I have sections for each of my villagers here. I think both of my headphones are dead. They are. All right, I'm gonna plug them in. And put on my overhead ones. I don't want to miss anything. All right. These are putting pressure on my jaw today. All right, so over here on the left is my first fairy area. This is for the garden fairies, the flower fairies. So they've got their flowers and their tables where they're working on those water lilies. And then as you come around the bend past the blooming flower house, you get to the light fairy section where the light fairies are working on making their rainbows from the lights and stuff. And then as you keep going, you get to the tinkering fairy area over by Tinkerbell's house, and they have all their tools over here ready to go. And then around the entire area, I've got lots of like seats and stuff for them to just like rest. Then here is the water fairy area where they can like turn things on to get some more bubbles. And then they've got bubbles on the tables and water things. Then there's the animal fairy area, and they're currently working on painting the bugs. Then we have the wind fairy, the fast flying fairy area, and they've got the windmill and these like wind makers so that they can have something started for them to work with. And then finally, secretly tucked back here, if you've seen the Pirate Fairy movie, you know, here is the alchemy fairy area. And there's only one table and one chair because there's only one alchemy fairy. And then Queen Clarion lives in this castle in the middle. And then all the other fairies have their own houses around. Oh, and then here's the pixie dust mill for the pixie fairies to come and work. All fairies welcome. Yes, exactly. Welcome to the YouTube side, Frenchie. All right, now for my theme park floating island. Thank you, Nani. Thank you. All right, so first when you load in, there's like a little hidden Mickey right here with the yellow bushes. And there's plenty of like clocks around for you to come and like see what time it is and how long you have left till the park closes. The tears falling behind my character are so funny. Um, then, of course, when you walk through the Main Street entrance, you get the grand view of the castle and Walton Mickey statue. Main Street has the places where you can shop. Come get your balloons, your ears, headbands, wristbands, backpacks. Then we've got the little plush section. We have the celebration section, the replicas, and the popcorn buckets. And then if you come over to the right, first you'll get to this circus area of my theme park where you've got the Dumbo ride and Woody's carousel, Bretzel's pretzels, and then next to that we've got like plenty of foliage and seating areas just like real Disney has. And we've got the Mickey Ferris wheel by the Figment topiary. And then as you keep going, you'll get to the Agrabah section where there's even more things to go and buy, like time-bending parts. And then across Main Street past the Cinderella Castle where you can go and have dinner. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I believe that. I do believe in fairies. I do. I've got my Inside Out section. Oh, thank you so much. It's not showing me your full name. Hold on. Maybe I can drag this over. Opposable, thank you so much for the rose. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that as your very first gift ever on TikTok. That is so incredibly sweet of you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate that. Here's my Inside Out section. I do want to add to this and change things up as I get more things. That's also part of why I'm doing their quests, because I feel like that Imagination Land thing that I've seen in everybody's Dream Snaps would fit like really, really cute in this entrance. But we've got the statue that you can currently get from the mini event happening, the Memory Mania event. And then I've got Riley's skates, Bing Bong's wagon, Bing Bong's candy stand. And then in the evening, all the lights around are like different representations of each of the emotions. And then next to that, we've got the Curious Labyrinth, which is very Alice themed. And you can come and ride the teacups. Plenty of seats for like the parents as well. And then the final section for my theme park is this Toy Story land where you can come and ride the saucers. You can come take some pictures in a photo booth. You can come and play the game, the shooter game. You can come and get some snacks from Pizza Planet. Or you can come and get some aliens from the Claw. This is my Plaza Floating Island. And I got most of the rides. I got all the rides from the Star Paths that they originally came from. Other than Woody's house, obviously. They are, I believe, all available now in the premium shop to purchase separately. The castle is a premium shop house skin as well. In the middle of the shopping areas are just the gazebos that you can craft with some of the L-shaped counters from Scrooge holding the supplies. Some of the stands I got from the Star Path, but you can get them from premium shop. The statue you should have gotten when you started the game in the mail, because we unlocked that as a community reward. We had to buy like 30,000 trash cans or something. These tables and chairs are unfortunately not currently available. They came from a Star Path. The Figment Topiary is in the premium shop. It also came from a Star Path originally. The balloons you can craft. This Main Street entrance building is premium shop. You want to recreate this and make a drive-in area? I love that. Go for it. Okay. Sorry about that. I got a warning from TikTok. We should be back now. I am attempting to record this build. I'm really struggling. It's harder to record something like this than some of my other areas, but I do want to make a tutorial for this area just like I have for the others. At this point, after I finish the inside out stuff, I'm going to add those and then attempt again and attempt it in a different way than I have been. You want to see the skates center? Where's that from? Oh, like the ice skates? The ice skates came from a winter star path in 2023. They are now in the premium shop. They came... I have them over here on my Christmas island too. I believe they came with this ice skating rink in that star path. Actually, I can check. That one was the Royal Winter. The skates came from it, and so did the ice rink, yeah. So they both came from this star path. So did these lights, these giant ornaments, these arches, these seats, these snowflakes, this winter mug cup display, and this rug. Hi, Castro. Welcome in. How are you today? Happy Monday, friend. I built all this originally on the Switch. I no longer play on the Switch, though. Castro, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. My hair's falling. Sorry. You're doing well. I'm so glad to hear that. You guys getting into anything fun today? All right. Let me go back to Joy. Every single one of my builds, thank you for the follow. Since I recently switched from Switch to PC, I had to get used to the new button layout. And I needed to just like catch back up on some rest and stuff since summer ended. I'm going to be trying to record walkthroughs of each of my valleys and then record each section of each of my valleys and floating islands so that anybody that wants to recreate them can. I already have about 4 decoration tutorials up on my page. If you're new here, right above the videos on my page are playlists. You can swipe left and right on them. And I have one called Decoration Tutorials, where I have builds like a fairy build that I did a long time ago. I have a city build on there, my city build. I've got a castle build on there. I've got a few other like general decorating tips. And I'm going to be adding to that. And I'll make one like, I'll have a Switch decoration tutorials playlist for you guys to see. Like this whole valley is possible on the Switch because I am still under the item limit. My current item limit is 2,878 right now, and unique items is 556 with my entire valley built. Something you should know, paths don't count. The ones that you click and drag don't count. Am I back? TikTok's getting mad at me a lot today. Am I back? Okay, looks like I'm back. So like this kind of path doesn't count, like this path doesn't count, this whole path doesn't count. And then fences also don't count, the ones that you click and drag as well. So like over here, this fence that I have for Tiana does not count towards my item limit. Thank you, Christina. Reset biomes would be really nice. I totally agree with you there. All right, where's Joy? Oh, wait, am I done with her? Oh, right. That's right. Okay. Untask. Save. Just joined. Welcome into the Discord, Beast. I appreciate you jumping in there. It's definitely a fun time. Does work count? I don't know, Castro. I know you like your job, so that probably helps. Sorry if I got to your I know I got to your message late. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I will try to remember that, Allie. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I actually must have misplaced it or tossed it. So I'm going to start a new list. I'm opening the game back up. All right. Beast Gaming is Allie. Got you written down. It should stick to another part of my brain. Oh my gosh. Am I back? I hope so. Dang, it makes it like glitchy during that time too. That's so annoying. I can go back and show that to you. That was my Christmas floating island. A lot of the stuff came from the past 2 years of Winter Star Paths, but we should be getting another Winter Star Path this December. And then if you buy the Storybook Vale expansion when it comes out in November, it also looks like it has a lot of like wintry items. Probably around November too, they'll start like re-pushing out the Christmas houses to the premium shop stuff and like the other Star Path stuff. Really quick, let me see if this fixed that. And then I'll pop back over to that floating island to show you some more. Thank you, Christina. Want the witch house? It is a nice one. Hopefully it will show up in your game soon. All right. Well, I didn't do exactly what you said, Chrissy, so I'll try it again. But first, let me go show this area. All right, so these are little photo items. They are in the premium shop. This arch and this fountain are also premium shop. This Santa sleigh and the gift boxes were originally the 2022 Christmas Star Path. They're now premium shop. So is the this big Christmas tree. They're all like sold together, I believe. This bush comes with this fountain in the premium shop. What am I doing today, TikTok? Why is like TikTok so mad at me today? I don't understand what I'm doing. TikTok keeps trying to like kick me off. That's what keeps happening to my stream. I'm sorry, guys. Um, I should be back now. Okay. These giant ornaments should be at the premium shop now. This gazebo came from the most recent Winter Star Path, so it's not in the premium shop yet. These lights are, these like cool Christmas looking lights. You can craft and buy some of these Christmas boxes, but you can't craft them until you play the Christmas mini event. Then down here, these benches, the piano, and the harp all came from the most recent Winter Star Path, so they're unfortunately not available in premium shop yet. Is it my internet? Like, what's happening? Is it mad and dual streaming? That is pretty pitiful on the internet. Hold on. Okay, it's my internet. I guess I need to restart. Restarting. Give me 5. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in. I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna end things and restart my internet. And then I'll be back.